May we invite the members of the Philippine and Japanese delegations to take their seats. May we invite the President and the Prime Minister to witness the exchange of notes for the official security assistance from Japan to the Government of the Republic of the Philippines and for the non-project grant aid on the acquisition of construction equipment for the road network improvement, implementation, and disaster quick response for the Bangsamoro Autonomous Region in Muslim Mindanao. The two exchange of notes, signed by the Philippines and Japan, signify the desire of both countries to continue to deepen and strengthen bilateral relations, particularly in the areas of maritime domain awareness and disaster response. May we invite the Honorable Enrique A. Manalo, Secretary for Foreign Affairs of the Republic of the Philippines, and His Excellency Koshikawa Kazuhiko, Ambassador of Japan to the Republic of the Philippines, to exchange the signed exchange of notes. We now invite the Honorable Jonas R. Leones, Undersecretary of the Department of Natural Resources, and Mr. Hasaka Shin, Vice Minister for International Affairs of the Ministry of Economy, Trade and Industry, to exchange the signed Memorandum of Cooperation on Mining Sector between the Department of Environment and Natural Resources of the Republic of the Philippines and the Ministry of Economy, Trade and Industry of Japan. The signed Memorandum of Cooperation aims to continue promoting cooperation in the mining and mineral resources sectors to resume mutual support in promoting sustainable development of the respective mining and mineral resource sectors of the Philippines and Japan. We now invite the Honorable Maria Esperanza Cristina Garcia Frasco, Secretary of the Department of Tourism, and Mr. Uehara Atsushi, Deputy Director General, Ministry of Land, Infrastructure, Transport and Tourism, to exchange the signed Memorandum of Cooperation in the field of tourism between the Department of Tourism of the Republic of the Philippines and the Ministry of Land, Infrastructure, Transport and Tourism of Japan. The signed MOC aims to strengthen, promote, and develop cooperation in the field of tourism between the two countries. This concludes the exchange of signed agreements. At this point, may we invite His Excellency Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr., President of the Republic of the Philippines, to deliver his statement, to be followed by His Excellency Kishida Fumio, Prime Minister of Japan.
His Excellency Kishida Fumio, Prime Minister of Japan, Madam Kishida Yuko, who will join us later, esteemed ministers and officials of both the Philippines and of Japan, distinguished guests and fellow government workers, members of the media, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. It is my distinct pleasure and honor to welcome His Excellency Kishida Fumio, the Prime Minister of Japan, today here at Malacanang Palace. His visit marks another important milestone in the strategic partnership between our two countries. It is a testament to the strong commitment of both countries to further strengthen our bilateral relations. We are honored by Prime Minister Kishida's return official visit to the Philippines. We had a very productive and insightful discussion that covered many important aspects of our bilateral relations and how we can further work together to reach our full potential. Our talks have been wide-ranging, covering political, security, defense, trade and investment, development, and people-to-people ties. These wide-ranging discussions are a manifestation of how robust our bilateral relations have become in the last 67 years. Our official engagements with Japan have expanded in the past decades to include cooperation between and among our Coast Guards as well as our armed forces. We have gone beyond traditional exchanges and interactions, with Japan participating in several humanitarian assistance and disaster response exercises in the Philippines. Today, key agreements have been signed that will propel the momentum of our bilateral relations in the next coming years building on the joint statement issued on 9 February 2023 following my official visit to Japan. Counting on our active framework of defense and security cooperation, there was an exchange of notes on the official security assistance from Japan to the government of the Republic of the Philippines. This OSA will further enhance the military capacities of our countries, including the Philippines, which shares common security concerns with Japan. The OSA grant worth Japanese yen 600 million or around 235 million pesos will help boost the efforts of our Department of National Defense in securing coastal radars for our armed forces to enhance the maritime domain awareness capability and maritime security. I also would like to recall our commitment to work on a framework for our status of visiting forces or the proposed Reciprocal Access Agreement, RAA, with Japan. We are cognizant of the benefits of having this arrangement, both to our defense and military personnel and to maintaining peace and stability in our region. We have also signed the exchange of notes on the non-project grant aid for the acquisition of construction equipment for road network improvement, implementation, and disaster quick response operation in the Bangsamoro Autonomous Region of Muslim Mindanao. This grant, which is worth Japanese yen 957 million or $6 million US, will significantly contribute to mitigating the impact of flooding aggravated by climate change in the Bangsamoro region, to mutually support the promotion of sustainable development of the mining and mineral resources sectors to the Philippines and Japan. We have signed the Memorandum of Cooperation on Mining Sector between the Department of Environmental and Natural Resources of the Republic of the Philippines and the Ministry of Economy, Trade, and Industry of Japan. In the field of tourism between our two countries, we have concluded and signed the Memorandum of Cooperation in the field of tourism between the Department of Tourism of the Republic of the Philippines and the Ministry of Land, Infrastructure, Transport, and Tourism. As leaders of like-minded states, we affirm our commitment to peaceful negotiations to resolve maritime conflicts and the need for a stable and secure environment for mutually inclusive growth and development for our peoples. We must note with appreciation Japan's commitment to the Philippines, which is manifested by its dynamic support of the Philippines' efforts to attain upper middle income country status by 2025, in line with our Philippine Development Plan for 2023 to 2028. The Japan-funded Metro Manila Subway project and the development of the North-South Commuter Railway and its extension will secure a reliable, safe, and efficient mass transportation system for the entire country. Once again, we extend our heartfelt thanks to the Prime Minister and his delegation for his fruitful and meaningful visit. Thank you very much.
Magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat.
Following President Marcos' visit to Japan in February this year, I'm very pleased to be able to visit the Philippines for the first time as a Prime Minister and to be able to hold a leaders' meeting with President Marcos. At the meeting, we held open-minded discussions on bilateral cooperation and responses to various regional and international issues, and we are able to confirm that we are making steady progress in broad areas of cooperation expressed in the joint statement of February this year. First of all, under the increasingly severe and complex international situation, we are deepening our cooperation in the area of security, and in particular, I am happy that we are able to agree on the provision of a coastal surveillance radar to the Philippines as the first project under the newly launched Official Security Assistance, OSA, this year. And further, decision was made to start negotiations on the Reciprocal Access Agreement, RAA, and agreed to further strengthen trilateral cooperation among Japan, United States, and the Philippines. We also confirmed to further promote cooperation to improve the Philippines' maritime law enforcement capabilities, including the provision of patrol vessels and defense equipment and technology cooperation, including the transfer of warning and control radar. In the area of economy, I mentioned we will continue with the public-private support for infrastructure development, such as the Dalton Pass and the Manila Metro, in line with President Marcos' Build Better, More policy. And also decision was made to provide heavy equipment for disaster management to help peace and economic and social development in the Mindanao region. In addition, we will continue to cooperate in areas such as smart agriculture, open RAN, decarbonization and energy transition, and tourism, while keeping a close eye on the next month's Asian Zero Emission Community ASEC Summit. And on the subject of the regional situation, regarding the recent situation in Israel, we agreed that we condemn the terror attacks by Hamas, and we expressed concerns about the situation of a hostage and also the safety and security of the people, and that all parties should abide by the international law and prevent spread of a situation into the surrounding countries, and that it is important to establish such a peaceful situation in Gaza. And also, we shared serious concerns about the situation in the East China Sea and the South China Sea, and that attempt to unilaterally change the status quo by force is unacceptable. And also, we also discussed about a response to North Korea and the situation in Myanmar. And also, we have agreed to further continue to discuss and exchange views about the international situation during the dinner this evening. And we want to secure a world where the dignity of the people can be maintained and secure peace and safety in the world through international cooperation, such as cooperations that we have with the Philippines. So in December, I will once again welcome President Marcos to Japan for the commemorative summit for the 50th year of ASEAN-Japan Friendship and Cooperation in Tokyo. And I'm looking forward not only to strengthen our relationship with ASEAN, but also to further develop our bilateral relationship with the Philippines based on today's discussion.
本日はありがとうございました。Salamat po.
Thank you very much.